We have another RSC game night. Tonight we have some master in front of us. I am super excited. Working behind the scene, of course, we love them. Tuxedo Marks. And then on the desk with me, we have Thog, the man Thog. How are you doing tonight, Thog?
I'm doing great, Croptopolis. I'm really excited to see tonight's match, man. Looks
Heck
really juicy.
yes. Yes, indeed. We've got the Masters. We've got ITA after my own heart, the Lasagna Legion versus the Abyss Chimaeras. Excited for it. But
Yeah, man.
let's see. Let's see what's going on with the team stats. What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
I'm excited to see Rule play. I said this a little bit before we got on, but just 18 goals. That's insane. And his
Whew.
49 shots right now. It's really popping for
Shoo.
me. I'm excited to see what he can do if he's that front runner man, or if he's just a very solid third man and he's always there. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's look at the team stats right quick here. Looking over at the Lasagna Legion, currently sitting at the 8-4, looking pretty solid, being positive. You love to see it. 40 goals for, 25 against. That's a plus 15. Something I do want to point out real quick. So far, Lasagna Legion has less wins, more losses, but a better goals for and against ratio. Explain to me how that even happens.
Yeah, man, you got a very offensive and defensive team here actually. I didn't really notice that. This is gonna be exciting, man. Definitely the saves as well. They're pretty even, so
Yeah,
um
yeah,
gonna
looking
be
good.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. And then on the other side, of course, we've got the Chimera sitting at 9-3. So you got to give the slight advantage as far as game wins over that side. Plus 13 as far as the goals for and goals against. But like you were saying, overall, pretty similar stats. So I think it's time, like you were saying, let's go over, look at the individual players real quick. And then I think it's about time to pop into this bad boy. So let's see
All
what's
right.
going on the player side of things. So you pointed out earlier, you really like Rule.
Yeah, Rule looks like he's in every game. They're not dropping him. Seems like they've got him on a pedestal for a reason. I think if someone's gonna show up tonight, it's gonna be Rule. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm ex
absolutely.
I'm on the other hand though, I'm very excited to see this Bucks backs and Beck's team, man. This is exciting. It seems like they're all kind of similar in stats. I really feel like the chemistry might be well with this team. I'm
Yeah.
definitely excited to see this for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking like the B squad is ready to rock and roll. So it's looking like we're actually going to get down onto the pitch. We can see some rebranding going on here with the names, but it's looking like here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, into game one, we go. The B squad, the Lasagna Legion up against the Chimeras. The Lasagna Legion up against the Chimeras. The Lasagna Legion up against the
Oh,
Chimeras.
Krios gets a nice push up there. Krios gets a nice push up there.
Opportunity. Krios to backboard, backs, big read, and it's going to be down to Bex to Bucks, and it's going to be down past. Can they get it Bucks? And it's going to be down past. It's going to be shut down by Krios going the opposite direction. You can see a lot of back and forth so far here. I'm anticipating in this first game quite a bit of back and forth. You know, this is always the feeler game in the series, but we are going to play a set of four. For those of you that do not know how RSC works, we're just playing 4 games here. I anticipate this first one to be a back and forth. What are you seeing so far, Thog?
Oh my gosh, I think it's just this fight in the midfield right now. Just trying to get into position. Bucks putting it right over. Beck's bringing it right back, and he's on that backboard defense, not letting anything through. Krios, oof, what a push outfield. What a push. Trying to go for the redirect, but he's beaten. Trying to get some time here. Let's see what they do. Got some time here. Let's see what they do.
Demo.
Demo on the backside.
Should open up some space. Do we see it? There it is. Bex coming down. The best AGM we could say. We can pretend. Krios taking over. It's going to be up to the sky. Going to create some space there, but it's shut down in the corner. Like you were saying, this is a really big battle. We're seeing a lot of ping pong action, a lot of back and forth there to midfield. And right now, it's going to be a battle for the corners. You can see going from the blue corner to the orange corner. Nobody taking real possession just quite yet until it's Rule, who has an opportunity on frame, but Bucks shuts it down, not to be confused with Bex or Box. Ooh, demo. Box.
I think one thing that's Galco's there. One thing that's really standing out to me, honestly, is their ability to just clear it off their back wall right now. Backboard defense has been solid on both sides, so getting those double tap opportunities is going to be tough for these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking mighty fine. As far as the offensive pressure, however, from the Lasagna Legion, they're keeping this ball pressed. They're getting the demos. They're getting the pressure. Opportunity for Bax to push one through. Have to get into the weight room. Not quite enough to get past the goal line. So it's going to be up to Bucks. Slow play. Bex, I already hate the naming convention, but what can you do? Bex taking it to the corner, trying to get past midfield. Shut down by Cryos, and a demo coming through. Should open up some space, but Rule coming in. Opportunity galore, but no, not quite shut down. It's going to be a race to this ball, beat by 2, a bump on the player, and an opportunity off the post. That was a lucky. If you're on that blue team, there was a good opportunity coming through the Chimaeras, but not quite enough. The demo game has all been on the side of Lasagna Legion so far, but it's not really creating all that much pressure just yet.
Down. Ooh, the pass out. Oh! Fuck by Bex. Ooh, the pass out. Oh! Fuck by Bex. Up to Bex. See if Rule.
Awkward.
Ooh, gets beaten out. It's Trios. It's bumped. This is a good look. Bumped there. This is a good look. Play that man back now. Orange team has been pretty solid on defense. Seems like every time it's on their side of the field, they have a pretty good control of it in the field.
Yeah, it's getting to that corner a lot and then just kind of dying out. That's kind of the difference maker that I'm seeing right now for the offensive presses. As I say that though, I go and I just have to cast a curse up against the Chimaeras. I'm so sorry. It's not the ITA. It's just Bex coming through with the speed, making it happen. Good press there in the corner, getting it back out mid, and the run on form. It's been all of that offensive press that we're seeing from Lasagna Legion.
Beautiful. And honestly, like, I think that you could say, you know, Krios, Rule, they've had some good pressure moments here, but unfortunately when it's on their side, you know, they got put down, and now they got to come back. They got 40 seconds left.
Let's see what happens indeed. Going to backboard. It's going to be over to Bax, going for the big read, trying to get the psycho, we could call it almost. Nice touch there from Bucks, trying to keep it in still. You can see a pre-jump coming through, but not quite able to make it happen. Rios sending it down the other way. Gallico has a good opportunity. Bax just waiting patiently, good control in this corner, and a big 50 win, so it's going to be the entirety of the Chimaeras running back. Awkward touch, Bucks has an opportunity. Not quite able to make it happen.
These sidewall double taps.
Go ahead.
Yeah, these sidewall double taps, both teams seems like they're going for it, but Lasagna's been on it every single time. They touch the ball, it doesn't matter. If it's off the sidewall, they're going for that next match. I'm excited to see what we might see in this next match here.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tuxedo, sounds like we're getting a little bit of an echo coming through. If you could look at that on your side, we would appreciate you. But looking at how this first game went, it was a back and forth affair. Good feeler game coming through, but Lasagna able to put together that one pivotal passing play. Outside of that, a lot of back and forth. Looking good overall.
Definitely. I think Rule definitely had a lot of good looks. 5 shots. You know, he's putting them there. I think Gallico, you know, he gets up a little bit more and gets some passing plays in there, gets him up to Rule maybe, and then we might see a different change of pace here. But Lasagna looking solid, defense, offense, they were able to control it, and, you know, Chimaeras just weren't. And we're going to have to see what happens next.
Yeah, absolutely. That Typically, the team with the better record tends to come out a little bit quicker in that first game and tends to get the win, but Lasagna coming out and not having any of it, putting in work that plus 15 goal differential looking good for them, but immediately off a kickoff, it's going to be the Chimaeras press.
Backs up to Bucks. Rule cuts that off and Backs pushing that back out. And they... Bucks, possible double there, but the backboard defense, like I said, both teams are pretty solid right now. Not letting anything through the gap here, and just as I say that, pretty close there. Max is holding up the speed.
Yeah, exactly. Holding up the defensive zone there. Vex trying to go this continue, gets the boost steal. No, it looks like Galago are able to clear it out of the zone. See if this leads to a press. You saw that attempted boost steal, and so that attempted boost steal, and so that attempted boost steal, and so that attempted boost steal. Oh, demo. Gonna open up some space here. Galago should be able to get it past mid. Instead of it being a fight, it's looking like it's gonna be a clear press down. But Bucks, the shot stops there for the moment. Backs trying to get it past, gets past one, going towards mid. And here we go. Rule, big fake up over it. The demo. Oh my, Rule just has to walk it in. This midfield back and forth. And that's all it really takes.
Calico really coming in clutch. But this is what I was talking about. Just, you know, teammates, if they can step up a little bit more around the passing and the aggressive plays here, I think Rule stands a good chance of putting some more on net here.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Absolutely. And it's that midfield pressure that's really been the difference maker here. Bax has an opportunity. Good stop. It has to do it again. Can't make it happen. Gallico puts one through and up by 2. You got that insurance goal, and you really feel like you needed it after that first one.
Yeah, they definitely came out of the gate swinging. They've got 2.5 minutes, and they've put on 2 goals. It's amazing. Now they got to put on that defense. Make sure that they don't let them get those counters right now, because right now I'm seeing the big booms in this game, and you don't want that to hurt you in the long run. Ooh. Close follow us by Vex.
We could almost call that a double commit. You can see the pre-jump going towards mid there, but the demos are coming through, trying to open up the space. There you go. You got 2 out of the map, but can you take advantage? It immediately goes to Cryos, who shuts it down at the point of the shot. Bax has an opportunity, but a shutdown again. But this offensive press is still continuing from that double demo. You can see how the boost advantage and how that extra positioning is starting to lead to this opportunity on the offensive zone. It has continued yet again. Can this one go through? Rule shuts it down, but it is still remaining on this orange side. Cryos having to get up quick to get that boost and finally clear it out. Can the orange team get boost? Oh my, almost had an opportunity.
Was a clear open net there. I think Bax might have had it. He had 60 boost in the tank. I've been watching him recently. The way he moves around the pitch right now, he's very like a third man, but he's ready to pop. I think you got a minute and a half. Right now is the moment to do it, and this is close. Buck's gonna have to play this off the backboard, and a nice play indeed. Rules then able to take that. Krios making another good look, but just wide.
The double whip. Oh, and the bit of a back pinch almost, sending it back towards your own net. It's going to stay in this corner for a while, and it's actually going to be another opportunity for Chimaeras. Almost gets it through. That would have been a really fortunate 50-50. His ball remaining in the zones. It seems like it gets onto an offensive zone and just stays in the corners, goes back and forth. Finally gets some sort of clearance coming through, but Rule catches it, sending it immediately back in. If you're the Lasagna Legion, you gotta get a big clear because the press has begun and the press has started. Rule almost able to get one through to the backboard. It's clean across, but Bucks shuts it down, and the nice pre-flip to get it out of the zone. Finally able to get the boost and the positioning you need, but a whiff and a fake coming through. Immediately go on the other side.
And yeah, you see, I think that they're trying to play a little too defensively right here, and right now Chimaeras are just popping out with the passes. They're ahead of them on every pitch. Right now they're gonna have to come up with a game plan, but this is gonna be a 1-1 tie right here. Let's see.
Absolutely.
I'm loving to see the back and forth here. It was a really tight game for the Chimaeras, though. They did not miss a beat here. They learned from their mistakes already.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to have to say, if the Lasagna Legion want to win a game, Bex has to get over 100 points. Come on now. Zeros across the board. You hate to see it, but the Chimaeras did great to hold the Lasagna Legion down in that game. The amount of pressure, once they started to get up, you could see that midfield battle with the run ahead for the demo to start that pressure to get that first one on the board. And the moment you have that first goal, that's the differentiator. It changes the entire dynamic. Lasagna now has to chase a goal, whereas Chimaeras can just play a little bit more patient, allow and absorb some of that pressure and send it the other direction. So, as we were kind of seeing, looking at the team stats coming into this, a 9-3 and an 8-4, I would anticipate a bit of a back and forth affair.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think that the Chimaeras, they come out of the gates hot. They have this momentum right now. All their players, doesn't seem like a single player is missing a beat right now. But I think they need to watch out for Bax. I was watching him that entire game, and I have to say, he was on point. He was where he needed to be in a lot of situations. Just didn't work out every single time. I think that definitely rely on that player a little bit. Seems like tonight might be their night.
Yeah, absolutely. Bax is filling in, and Bax, more known as the best B name in the server, looking like they're doing work, but let's see if Bex can start out after I called them out. See if they can get it going. Almost the flip reset leading to the opportunity immediately off a kickoff.
Wow. That was amazing. Seems like they're in a different mode now. Third game I always say is the one where you feel the most mechanics. So if any game is going to happen, it's going to be this one. Already putting a goal on, and a little miss in the midfield, but Bucks on the backboard, and Gallico pops that to the side, but Bucks refusing to leave. He's there. He's not letting it go. Good.
Almost a big read. Holy, coming off the ceiling. You're saying that they're warming up the mechanics, and you can see it there. They're coming off the ceiling, trying to get the flip reset. Bax has an opportunity. It's going to be down to Bucks, which is the slow play. And you can see everyone on the Lasagna Legion up ahead of the ball there, actually. So it's going to be streaking back. Opportunity for a shot on to the backboard. And you can see bumps in net leading to an opportunity. A double commit coming through. Bucks low on boost, so got to wait. You can see Gallagher sending it to the side to beat a player and continue this press right towards mid. Oh my, an opportunity goes awry for the Chimaeras.
They were able to keep up that pressure for about 30 seconds here. And one man back. Let's see if they can do it. Good block by Bax. Like I've been saying, they've been doing amazing all game, and I think they're going to keep that up.
Oh my, and the two on Lasagna Legion running forward to grab the 100 boost. Demo on play, but couldn't quite lead anything. You can see both players, Lasagna Legion, running up ahead, stealing the orange team's hundreds in each corner at the exact same time, but doesn't come through yet. Let's see if they can get this press going. No, it looking like Rule has an opportunity, and Cryos comes in. Defense? Question mark? Hello?
I think, it was just going back and forth over their net there. Rule, I saw him coming in, and I wasn't sure if he had it, and then wasn't a defender there. He had that open slot, and Krios came in and snuck it in. I think that's what's gonna happen in this game here. It's gonna be close. You know, you got to be on your rotations, and honestly, just being there at the ball every single time. They get that possession a little bit more. I think that Lasagna definitely has a good look. And oh, the double! Oh my God! Back and forth between Bex and Bucks. Again.
Oh my, you can see there, it's the Bex putting it away after the Bax assist. Bax has been everywhere, and finally, after I call out Bex, they're finally stepping up. You like to see it in the third game at least. But yeah, you were saying a lot of back and forth here. It's happening, the mechanics coming out, and really the only thing that I'm seeing, Lasagna Legion, the moment they get onto defense, when things start to get scary, there's been a couple double commits. And that's really been the big differentiator, the big opportunity for Chimaeras. And speaking of big opportunity, holy pinch!
Absolutely. I think one thing that Chimeras have going for them is their passing right now. It seems like as soon as it leaves the hood of one, it's going to the hood of another. They're where they need to be right now, and especially, I think the Lasagnas are relying more on the solo plays. It's like they were listening to me and got confused.
Speaking of being on each other's hood, they're just parking the bus. You can see all three Chimeras not wanting to actually go for the ball. And Bax just comes in, picks the pocket on the goal line, puts them up by 2. What a way to score.
You hate to see it. It's tough. And Bucks, he might
Ceiling?
go for it.
Oh! Get in there.
Follow-ups. I think they got to be a little bit quicker there, but they are up 3-1. You know, they can sit back a little bit, and let's go on a crossbar. Bax is going to try to read that. Ooh, trying to go under. It was a smart play, and Krios is up for this. He's going to take it back the other way. Let's see if he can do it. He can't. Runs out of boost.
Almost there. Opportunity going the other direction, however. But it's going to be up to Bax, who has been that defender for the Lasagna Legion, holding it down. Nice pass across from Bucks, almost going to Bex, but it's actually going to be Bucks and Bex both being on top of each other. Too many Bs going on. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Short there on that double tap. But Krios almost redirecting that. Good looks at the net here. And the demo on blue team might open up something here for Rule. Double commit there, and unfortunately it's kind of dying out. Going back to their side, they need to pick up this pressure and get it going back into the blue side. Get that momentum.
Oh, waterfall. Do it to him. Oh, the double commit. Oh, did we see a musty save from Krios? Was that a zero boost musty save? Shout out to Howard with the zero boost musty on the goal line. You'll love to see it, but it's going to be Bucks sending it down the other way. It's going to be all three Chimeras running back. Opportunity, and it's bang! Off right from Bucks.
That was a beautiful shot, beautiful placement. I think they're definitely feeling it now. That second game, they're just showing it. That was just a hiccup, and they're not slowing down now. They're here to play.
I'm actually getting some word from the desk. The ITA go-to play is to win a series 3-1, so let's see if that comes to fruition here. The low play and the pass back! Oh my! Was that a pull shot pass back?
That was beautiful. The flip reset.
Oh
no. That's tough. That is tough. I think I think Chimeras really got to just, maybe concede one, put away a goal right now. Get that offensive going, and then, they got to come out hot the next game. Just forget this game happened, because right now this is just a crusher, and anytime you sit and think about this one, this is going to hurt the most. You got to get back in that mindset.
Gotta get one for the road at this point. At the waning seconds, it might be a garbage goal, but it's one you need for the good comms coming through, but it's going to be sent the other direction by Bax. Galago's got a lot to do. Gets it up into the sky, but can't get it past. Lasagna Legion currently up 2-1 in the series, looking clean. Let's see if they can keep this run on form going.
7 shots from their top 2 players. I'm just going to say that.
Whew.
Each. we're
Do you
looking
know
at
who doesn't have 7? It's going to be Bex again. Bex running on the bottom there. Bex, you gotta step it up. But Bax has been looking absolutely astounding. In that game, you can brush it off if you're the Chimaeras. Got away a little bit with you. I mean, you had 10 saves on the 16 shots overall. So overall, solid game. Just got away a little bit. Of course, you know, the moment that the teams start to get them on the board. That's what I was saying at the end of the previous game. The moment a team scores, it changes the entire dynamic of that game, and Lasagna Legion just ran away with it early. I mean, the first goal was just immediately off a kickoff, and that just created so much pressure from there on out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think one thing that Chimeras can go into this is one, Gallico is saving everything. Let's see that again. Have him be that warden, the guy in the back. But two, right now, backs and bucks especially, they are very offensive, but I do notice that they're double committing and they're up in the front of the pitch a lot together. That can leave Bex in a really tough spot. So if Chimeras can really counter that, you could be looking at a different series here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know what they say about double commits. If you send 2 to a 50-50, there's a 100% chance you're going to win it. Backs up to the sky to stop it quick, and here we go. A whiff off the backboard opportunity, back post. Bex isn't there, but doesn't need to be. It's going to be just outside, and the race to the boost is lost by Bucks. So it's going to be all up to Backs on the backboard, trying to clear out of the zone. Doing just enough. It's going to be a lot of pressure starting to mount for Chimaeras, though. This is what you wanted to see if you're a Chimaeras fan.
Whew. It's sitting right here in this part of the field, but Bucks is able to push it back out. Krios is not having any of it. What a shot, and that's on. Bex finally shows up. Heard you all game, Croptopolis. They said, this is my game right here.
There it is. Yeah, you gotta, it finally takes till game 4, but Bex finally shows up, gets one on the board. Way to start things out, and let's see, this has been the big differentiator. Can Chimaeras come back, or do they get another one of them? Oh, what an own goal, double touch.
Oh, that is so tough. That's pretty hard to read there, but yeah. That's rough for the Chimeras. You're put 2 down here. You gotta, stop it, put it in the ground right now, because if you keep letting them do this, this is gonna be a repeat of game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how these things start. Good angle coming through, but it's going to be all up to Bax on the defense. Gets a demo, so clears up all of the space. Gets the boost. You can see just getting the position. You can see Bax clearing the ball, trying to bang the ball off the backboard, clearing it out. Bax up quick, but it's going to be all up to Gallagher, who can't actually get a read on that ball there, so it's going to be towards mid. How many B words do you know that we can make some alliteration going on here? Oh, bang!
That's hard. Babbling, So I don't know why that's the first one that comes to mind.
Who even knows? But look at this, up by 3. What are you seeing? I'm just seeing a lot of really good offensive presses, and Chimaeras getting a little bit jumpy on defense.
I think that they're starting to lose it a little bit, especially with the demo plays. I think that's getting to them. I have noticed a little bit more demos coming out from Lasagna than previously. They're starting to really get aggressive on the pitch now. And I think Chimeras just aren't ready for that. They need to sit back, let them do their thing, and then counter when the moment is right. Because right now they're not seeing any looks is the problem. They're able to get it into the blue half, but not even close to the backboard right now, and that's the issue. Is they need to get it past that second man that's waiting there.
Yeah.
As I speak, Gallico has a good look.
Triple commit. Roll has an opportunity, but no, shut down by Bucks, who's coming up over the top, not allowing anything to come through. Bex has a big read opportunity here, couldn't get the flip reset secured. So it's going to be Rule to the side. Let's see if things can start off. If you're the Chimeras, you're going to want one quick. Opportunity. Bax shuts it down, and Bucks is in a race. Overrule gets it. You are overruled. That is not where that ball is going.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking